welcome back to another episode of FYI Explorer. What I'm going to show you is massively amazing. I don't even know where to begin. There's actually so much going on in this area, this general area, and then a localized area. And I'm going to show you guys. You guys let me know. Once again, all the coordinates will be provided. You investigate. You check it out. I'll bring it to you. If there's any experts that can weigh in on this, whether they be in architecture or some sort of project design in a construction manner, you'll see, and I'll go over it a little bit more. But look, let's take a look here. What do we have here? Is this a runway, a racetrack, a highway? It's in the middle of the desert, and the thing looks ancient. There's so much going on around it, guys, that I don't even know where to begin. Well, we're going to begin right here. So, first of all, it's almost 3 miles long. Okay, I've never heard of a runway being 3 miles long, a racetrack being 3 miles long, or any of that. And if you look, it's a very specific design here. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. Here's some coordinates for you right here. Once again, they're provided so you can investigate yourself. So just going in here, we're going to zoom in here, right? And it looks like there's some kind of fence, some kind of perimeter set up around this area. And as we're zooming in, again, it's 2.8 miles long. There is no runway that needs to be 2.8 miles long. And there's no raceway that needs to be 2.8 miles long, especially in the middle of the desert. So, as we're looking at the beginning of this surface here, it changes. And it looks like it's very old. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. As you can see, there's some sort of blur going on here. It's not clear in this area, but these look like some sort of individual stones placed here. I want to say marble, granite, I don't know. They're obviously very dark here. So if you take a look, there's these larger stones which form this either highway type of structure, runway type of structure, whatever it is. And then there's an area to immediately to the side of that, which is a larger area. I don't know what type of area it is, but we'll investigate a little bit more in a minute. So this particular long stretch is 2.8 miles long, and you're gonna see in a moment here. It looks like there was something done to it, right? This looks like it was painted on here. I don't know when. I don't know how old it is, but it does look like some sort of imagery here. Right? I don't know. And you'll see once again that, there are lines here too, going down the middle of it. And there's these little sections that run off here. Is there more to be uncovered under here in this area? Maybe. Not sure. But as we're going down the 2.8 mile section of this particular I don't know what to call it, a road, a highway, a runway, I don't know. But you'll see it continues to go for 2.8 miles. So we'll zoom out a little bit so we can get over there a little bit quicker. And there's a discoloration here. Again, it's maybe there's some sort of, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. But if you look, it goes to an end point here, which I'll show you right now. And again, there's actually what looks like some numbers on here, right? I mean, that does look like a either a B or a 6, and this looks like a 7 or an L, depending upon what point of view you have and you're looking at it. And then if you go here, look, there's an X here. Seemingly out of nowhere. So again, continuing to follow the structure. And again, there's something that goes off here. It goes into this discoloration area here, okay? Another X here. Look, X marks a spot. So there's something there. They found something there, or there's something there somebody wanted to point out. Here's another X. And if you look, seemingly the structure of it, the blocks or whatever have you, and again, I'm not sure what it's made out of. I'm just giving a guess here. Just turns off, and then it turns back on over here. okay, into this section over here. And just zooming out a little bit, you'll see it just goes off into the distance here, and then it looks like it maybe can continue underneath this area here. I don't know, maybe. But these look like structures that are buried here. These have right angles to them. And again, if we zoom, once again, blurred. But you can see there is an intelligent design here. There are right angles here. That does not happen on accident, and they are black. It almost looks like they were spray painted. Okay, so that's anomalous right there. Again, a right angle here. Is this some kind of wall? Ancient wall? Look at this. Is this some kind of ancient wall and perimeter here? Again, a right angle here. Okay, so this is by intelligent design. So getting back to the main structure here. We're going to review this again. So you have these sections here. You have two of these 2.8 mile sections. There's two of them, right? One is a little bit longer than the other. So this main part here is a little bit longer. And then you have a secondary structure here, right? Roadway, runway, whatever you want to call it. And again, it's very similar to the other one. It kind of cuts off, right, at a different point, and then kind of continues. And then you can see under here, there are what appears to be blocks of some sort, or some type of intelligent design underneath it. And you can tell they have a geometric pattern to them. And then if we go out a little bit more, you can see this is a bigger area here. And look at this. This goes around here and comes back around like a hairpin kind of style angle here. And what does it do? It actually intersects here and then crosses over to the main section. So, but again, I'm just going to zoom out here. Okay, so that's at one end you have this roundish feature. The other end you have a similar roundish feature here, and it's almost a mile long. It's 0.6 miles in. That's pretty big to turn around if it was for vehicular use in terms of whether it was some sort of vehicle. And then there's a grand area right here. So you have, once again, you have the main section, a secondary section, and then you have these circular points here, which are in the middle of the structure. And again, they're bam, exactly in the middle of the structure, right? So, but then you have an area here. Once again, it looks like an ancient block area here. It's massive. It's 1/4 mile long. Right, that's pretty big, and it's 0.11 miles, 0.11 miles in this direction here. So we can see there's a lot going on here. It looks like there's a lot more that's over here. There's a massive excavation going on in this area. So again, I don't know what this is. The center of these, between these roads or highways or runways, is 0.6 miles. That's pretty long. So, and again, they're 0.6, and once again 0.6. So this is of intelligent design. Obviously, as we can see, there's a lot of geometric features in here. And then off to the right, we have outlines. It looks like this could have been a whole I don't want to say airport area, ancient airport, let's call it, but look at this. This is a structure here. These look like they are structures. There is a lot of work going on here. And again, you see the airbrushing here. You see different colors. You see a lighter color, a darker color. It's blurred. You see black. I mean, this literally looks like it was spray painted black right here. You see literally like circular areas there, and then line-ish features. So once again, and again, you see, again, this is a right angle. There is so much going on here in this area. And look at this. This is a right angle. There's some sort of ancient structure here. This is a massive area. Massive. Look at this over here. So again, once again, we're taking a look at another type of structure here. It looks like, again, it looks like it, and looks like there's an entranceway here. I don't know. I'm just pointing it out to you guys, the discovery here. So let's get some expertise on it. What's this in this area? Again, things that are blacked out. This is spray painted here. I don't know. It's a bluish color. What blue, green is there in the desert? And then this heavy blacking out. It looks, like a redaction, so to say. It looks like it's redacted here. It's blacked out, right? These areas are intentionally blacked out. There's a lot of image altering going on here. There's a lot of work going on here. You could see these lines here. Either this is excavation or some sort of type of work like that. And again, once again, look at this. blacked out, but there's bluish green here. It looks like water. It looks like it could be something. I don't know. What has that color is water or something along those lines. So I'm going to zoom out here. Okay, that's in this area of the feature, and then look at this over here. What is this? Are these trees? What are these? They look like they could be trees. But it looks like it's redacted. This does not actually look like trees. This looks like a redaction here. These are spray painted lines. Okay. And again, image graphic design experts, weigh in on this. Comment, share your comments. This looks like it's intentionally blacked out and redacted here. And there's a lot of redaction going on. And you can see there's vehicle tracks here. These are vehicle tracks and roads, and there's excavation going on here. You see all these lines, and then you see a spray painting here, this orange color. It's discolored for the terrain. It changes colors rapidly here. Okay, and again, this is a massive area. Look at this. Is this a wall that goes around it? Look at these double lines here. This looks like it could be a barrier of some sort. Look, there's vehicle tracks that are going in here. Here's an opening to this double walled area. Okay, so there's a double perimeter here. Again, more redaction here. So there's so much going, and this double wall perimeter goes around the entire area here, and it comes out over here too, right? So we're going to get back to the main structure here, or this main area, and then we're going to look to the other side of it, right? So we have this grand area here. It's a 1/4 mile long, and then if we go behind that, once again we see dark, again, redaction here, black spray paint, and then this discoloration, intentional image altering discoloration going on here. It's massive in scope. This is a massive find. This thing is in the middle of the desert. There is nothing close by here. Okay, so when you think about it, why would there need to be, and there's no hangars here either. So, planes need hangars for the most part, or a parking lot. There is some sort of setup here. I don't know what type of setup it is, but it is a more modern, it looks like, erected structure here. It's blue on the roof. Again, modern or ancient, I don't know. But you see activity going on here. There's a lot of it, okay? Again, you see this excavation type of stuff happening here, and it's around this circle. There's a circle there of some sort. And then you see this redaction. Again, this is a black spray paint redaction going on here. It's a blur. It is intentional. It is a manipulation of what is there. And then if you look off to the other area here, black, gray, make up your mind here. What's going on here? We're seeing very dark colors. Here's dark, and then it turns into a lighter color, and then it completely just turns to a different color altogether. So, again, coordinates here. Again, look at this thing. I don't know what this is. What are these structures here? But they go out in different directions here. Heavily redacted. Look at this. Heavily redacted here. Black spray paint over it. Here is a right angle. It looks like a cube of some sort. There's a structure here, obviously, or some sort of wall, perimeter. This is heavily redacted here. Look at this. Black in the middle of nowhere. Again, all these black features here. What is this? This looks like water here. I don't know. It looks like some sort of lake here, some sort of water, artificial, natural. I don't know. But you have to ask yourself, look, again, once again, this is all redacted here. It's all blacked out. Why is it blacked out? Why are they covering it up? Look at this, blue. What is this? Bluish. Is it water? Is it intentional image manipulation? Obviously, it's not the natural color of the terrain, so it's got to be something. Are these more modern structures here? Maybe. It looks like they could be. This looks like it could be a shipping container. I don't know. But it has a lighter color, and it doesn't match the terrain here. Again, look at this. Is this a wall here? It looks like it could be a natural perimeter here, a wall, and it goes around in a U. So there is so much going on in this area. There's all these lighter colors here. Look at this. There's some sort of massive excavation here. And what is this? What is this here? Again, it does not match the terrain. The terrain is lighter here. This is a darker. And again, if you look at it, it looks like it has geometric shape. This looks like a right angle here, right? You go up, you turn to the left, you come back down, and these look like they're symmetrical in some sort, like 3, 3, 3, 3. And it's the same thing over here. There's some sort of pattern to this. And this looks like a semicircle here. I don't know. I'm just seeing what you guys are seeing. But there is massive redaction. Is this more water? I don't know. But there's so much image manipulation going on. Why isn't this black going to gray? Why is it all blurry? It's intentional. There's massive, massive manipulation going on here. Look at this whole area over here. Again, it's all redacted. It's spray painted black. Okay, jet black. Look at these areas here. There's obviously something going on here. It's manipulated. There's vehicle tracks going through here. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. And this and again, you know, this gets to a larger point here is what is going on in this area? Look at this. Look at these geometrical features here. These are geometrical. Look at this is a circular pattern here, and there are right angles here. This was intentionally done. Okay, at some point, again, but it's blurred. You can't see. They blurred it out. So what is going on here if you look at it? And then there's massive image discoloration. Look at this is all symmetrical. Look at this. I don't know what's going on here, but there is something here. It looks like a neighborhood. It looks like streets or some sort of features like that. But this is massive. And again, if an ancient culture built this massive structure over here, well, they would need people and neighborhoods and local, people to work or build this thing. So this thing is miles long. Again, what is the purpose? I don't know. Off to the side over here. Again, is there work facilities here? Look at what's going on here. This is a coordinated area here. There is what looks to be more modern facilities here. Okay. Again, you know, look at this. What is this? This looks again more like that cubicle type of block structure, like the runway was, so to say. I don't know. Is this more of a? And if again you look, it's more covered up here. This is more of a massive undertaking here. Look at this. You can see it continues here. So again, what this is, I don't know. And what is this? What's going on here? Look at this. Are these blurred out? Are they discolored intentionally? Look, obviously it's blurred, and obviously it's discolored. You don't, and they look like buildings of some sort or something they do not want us to see. Look at this. This is a U here. This is a symmetrical feature. It has right angles to it. All this has right angles to it. There's so much going on in this area that they're hiding, that they're covering up. Look, it's all blue. It doesn't even make sense. And then if you go off into another area, you know, just off the beaten path here, again, more redaction, massive redaction going on here. Look at this. This is all symmetrical. This is symmetrical here. Massive redaction of some sort or some features here. And again, this is a intelligent design here. It doesn't match the terrain. Okay, so there's something going on here. Are these blocks? Are they stones? Is it redaction? Who knows? But it's definitely blurred from view, and there are vehicle tracks all over this area. So there are people here. You see vehicle tracks? There are people if there are vehicle tracks. And there are all kinds of areas of excavation going on here. Look at this massive area over here. Massive. What's going on here? This is groundbreaking here. Groundbreaking discovery of what's going on here in the desert. And if we just, you know, go out a little bit more, once again, you're going to see this intentional manipulation here. Look at this. I mean, you can't make this up. This is a blurring going on here, right? So you're going from this darker color to a lighter orange color. And I believe from what I'm seeing here, the lighter orange color is a massive overspray. This is all orange overspray here in this area. It's a massive discoloration. What do you have? Brown here. So, I mean, the desert turns from a darker color to a lighter color to a yellowish mustard color. And look here, it changes again in color. So there's a massive manipulation going on here. And there are vehicle tracks under this area. Look at this. Vehicle tracks, tunnels. I don't know what this is. Is it a road? Let's see. It's obviously going somewhere. Look at this. There are vehicle tracks under here or roads under here, and they both come together. So this is intelligent design here. Okay, this is intelligent design. Look at this area here. Massive. There's excavation, there's discoloration, there's blurring. They don't want us to see what's here. And you have to ask yourself, why? Why don't they want us to see here? And again, look, here's another area just off there. This is massive. Look, there are geometric shapes here. There are outlines here, right angles here, what looks to be like maybe a bluff or something. I don't know. But there are circle features here. Okay, so my eyes just looking at what your eye is looking at. Again, is this a natural structure here that is been blurred, covered up, and hidden? Again, more angles here in terms of things. And again, you have to look with the keen eye here. Again, look at this. Is this a natural barrier here, a wall? There are right angles here. This looks like it could be some sort of intelligently designed structure. Okay, and look at this. Here's more of those areas that we saw. It's like an intelligent design here as well. Look at this. Was this a road that just disappears? What is this? There is so much going on here, guys. Okay, so much going on here. Okay, you have the massive structure, right, to begin with. And then you have this massive discoloration here. It's obviously a massive manipulation going on. If you look, it goes on for miles and miles and miles, the discoloration in this area. It actually turns blue at one point, or bluish, I should say, bluish, whitish. I mean, does the desert really go from blue, white to orange? There is a massive and an intentional manipulation going on here, and then it turns to a brown. Look, I mean, this is just crazy. So look, this is mind-blowing. You can see, obviously, it literally turns from a bluish, whitish to orange here. That is not natural. That is a manipulation. Look at this area here. Look, they have a whole cutout here. Obviously, that there's this color transition going on here. So we see so much going on here. There's so much manipulation in this area. Why? Why, you have to ask yourself, why are they manipulating areas of the desert? Why are they changing the color? Why? And you could look at the lines here, and you see the overspray here. There's an overspray going on between here. There's a transition here. Again, more vehicle tracks here. They just the vehicle tracks just go into the orange area and disappear, right? Think about that. How's that even possible? Unless it is a massive orange overspray here. These vehicle tracks, they go into the orange area, gone. There's something in this orange area, and it's massive. They don't want us to see. Look how big this area is. Massive. Massive. By the way, from that, it's 812 miles to Giza. I don't know what that means. I just figured I'd measure it out. And 196 miles to what I found to be a water source from this structure here. And again, massive structure here, guys. Take a look for yourself. Mark the coordinates. Investigate. Ask questions. Believe nothing. Question everything. What is this? Why is it not being talked about in this area of massive excavation too? In this area of massive anomalous activity, shapes, features, discoloration, blurring, image alteration. You know what? At this point, I don't think we can believe anything we see with imagery, right? The level of image alteration going on here. We need to question everything. And that's not only with agencies that look into exploring the terrain here of the desert and other features, but what about other agencies? If there's this massive image alteration going on here with this, what about in other agencies, space, otherwise? We need to look at everything and question everything because it's not as it seems. It's not as it's being presented to us. Again, massive, massive manipulation here. And in future videos, we're going to see the same thing. Look at this. These look like natural, I mean, not natural, but artificial walls here. There is some sort of intersection here too. And again, this is a feature here. There are right angles here. There are more structure-like, again, airbrushed out, black, solid black, does not match the terrain whatsoever, stands out like a sore thumb. Again, look at this. What is this here? Who knows what this is? Is it a massive mountain, a volcano? What is it? Again, here's what appears to be a right angle. Okay, it looks like a wall, and it's built around something in this area. What was in here? And again, massive blurring. We can't zoom here. So, guys, check it out for yourself. But there is a lot going on here. Massive amounts of stuff going on here. Look at this. Look at this feature here. There's obviously some sort of discoloration here. What is happening? I don't know, but this is groundbreaking discovery. And we need all you guys on board to comment like, subscribe. Let's get this community thriving here and discovering all kinds of new things. You guys be the adventurers. You guys be the explorers. Go out and discover and uncover all kinds of massive things here. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely amazing. This looks to be ancient here. And again, it's miles long. So, this is just massive. And again, guys, we're going to be bringing you future videos here that just uncover even more massive, groundbreaking discoveries. There's so much going on here at so many levels. Again, you look at the color transition here, guys. You see it right here. And again, I did the line a little off-centered here, so you actually see it here, okay? And it's obviously image manipulation, image alteration. There is a blurring, a discoloration. They're obviously spray painting massive areas of the desert here. Why? Why would they spend that kind of money, that kind of resource, and that kind of time to airbrush the desert? Does not make any sense. Look at this. This looks like a building right here. Some sort of structure. It is a rectangular object there. Okay, so there's a lot going on here, guys, to unpack. You look at this image discoloration going on right here, the lighter to the darker over here. This is so deep. Look at this. This turns dark brown here, and it starts getting into, and again, it's all blurred out. And again, is there some kind of structures under here that they don't want us to see? Are there roads? Are there ancient civilizations? You have to ask yourself that. Why are they doing this? Why? Again, this is massive manipulation here. Again, are these walls? What are these features here? Sand dunes? Maybe, but they appear to go on forever here. Okay, so getting back to the main structure here, guys, there's so much unpacked here. I can't even begin to, but you guys can. You guys can look at it too. You guys can discover. You guys can check all this out on your own. The coordinates are here. And please comment, experts, get involved here. If you know how to build things like this, or you know how things like this are built, let us know, comment. This is miles long. Is this a runway? I mean, apparently it has that appearance to it, but nobody builds a runway almost 3 miles long. That is unheard of, I believe, in modern runways. And again, this is not just an ordinary runway. Guys, this is in the middle of the desert here with massive blurring, massive image altering going on here. There's so much happening in this area. So again, take a look and comment. And until the next episode, question everything, believe nothing, and you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free, guys. Remember that. Until the next episode, peace out, FYI Explorer. Guys, be well. We'll see you soon.